So last class, which topic we have started? Deployment of an basic application done, right? So I have done the deployment, got the outputs. Fine. So in today's session, we are going to deploy the Tomcat actually. You know Tomcat, right? It is day 4 of Ansible or day 5 today? Day 3, yeah. Or day 4, right? Day 4 or day 5? I'm not sure. Day 4, fine. So in today's session, we are going to speak about Ansible Vault. Is Ansible Vault done for you? All right. So let's start from Vault. And lookups done and strategies also done, right? Okay, let's speak about Ansible Vault, which is very, very important. So sudo hyphen I. Currently, if you go and see, are you seeing the file here abc.txt? What you are seeing here? Some data. Correct or not, sir? I will try to overwrite this one. Cat abc.txt. I am going to overwrite that username and password. So here, right? So what you are seeing here, user is equal to password is equal to. If I open the content, if I open the file, I can able to see the content directly. But in real time, if I have a file, in that file, if I put username and password, anybody can able to open that. Correct? So that means my data is going to be exposed. What will happen to my data? So can we expose the data in real time? Is it a correct way? For that purpose, we are going to use the encryption. What we're going to use? So in Ansible, we have a concept called vault. The main purpose of using Ansible vault is to encrypt the data. That means inside file you have data. Inside playbook also you have data. It can encrypt both files as well as playbooks also. The technique we are using for Ansible vault encryption is AES 256. Which technique? All of you have Facebook accounts? How many of you don't have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry, you don't know about this technique then. So the people who is having Facebook, so your data is going to be encrypted. Okay. What is the technique that Facebook follow to encrypt data? Means AES 256. So in real time, Vault will store our data very safely and securely. Safely means if you want to open the Vault, you need to have a password. Safety or not, sir? Even though if you open that file, data will be encryption. That means it is secure or not, sir? That's it. If we want to access any data which is in the vault, we need to give a That means once you store any kind of data in the world, if you want to open that data, you need to have the password. Otherwise, it is not going to be open. Even though if you open it, it is going to be an encrypted way. Which way? Can human read encryption way? Can human read encrypted data? No. What is the technique we are using here? Note here one more note point. There is one more use case of restricting Ansible vault. We can restrict the user to access the playbook also. What is the other more advantage? To restrict the user to access the playbook. Now, what I'll do is first of all, I'll try to see how to create the vault. Remember, Ansible hyphen vault is the command. If you want to create and name of the vault. Name of the vault is can be anything. You can give whatever you want. It doesn't matter. So here I am gonna give a file called creds1.txt. So here Ansible vault create name of the file is creds1.txt. Same data I was seeing here. This data I'll copy paste. I'll do nothing. I'll try to use the same data. First of all, what it is asking? Even before entering the data, first of all, it is asking password. That means first you give password, then only I'll enter the data. Otherwise, I won't enter. So give the password here. Password is given. In Linux, passwords are not visible. You know this point, right? So now if you observe, whatever the data you put on abc.txt, same data you mention on creds1.txt, right? Now, if I open creds1.txt file, what you are seeing there? Numbers, right? This is what the encryption is going to look like. You see the encryption here? Now tell me, if I open cat abc.txt or creds1.txt, both will have same data, but have you seen the difference between them? That means our data will be safely stored on the file or not, sir? With the help of which concept? Ansible vault. Ansible vault is using which technique of encryption? Clear till now? Fine. Sir, if I want to edit the data, for example, username and password, I want to modify. Ansible vault edit. What is the vault name here? creds1.txt. Just use C tab. Again, it is asking password. Give password. Now go for edit. So here I am giving the password test1234. Just only one small modification I am doing. Now again open abc.txt as well as or not abc.txt like cat creds1.txt. So if you observe, previous pattern start with 3931, but now it start with 36. That means whenever you modify the content inside the vault, the encryption pattern is going or not, sir? It's gonna change or not? Like this. What is the command to edit Ansible vault? Ansible vault edit creds1.txt. Give password. And now this time I'm changing Raham S. Okay. I am doing some minimal changes. Now again, if you open creds1.txt, again the encryption pattern changed. Previously it was 3635. Now it was again pattern changed or not, sir? Like this. How many times you modify, that many times the encryption pattern is going to change completely. Now I want to create the Ansible vault, means Ansible vault create. If I want to edit Ansible vault, edit. Now this time I want to change the password. Rekey. First of all, give the old password and give the new password. Oh, wait, the password doesn't match. Wait. Ansible vault rekey. So my old password I'm giving. Rekey successfully done. This is the command to change the password. Sir, currently this creds1.txt is encryption or normal way? I want to decrypt. Again, same command. Ansible vault instead of rekey, I need to put decrypt. Give the password. So decryption done. Now see cat creds1.txt. How you are seeing data? Plain format or encryption? How? How it is going to come for plain format? We decrypt the vault. Again, if I want to encrypt, same command. Ansible vault. Huh. Encrypt. Again, the data is encrypted or not, sir? Again, if I want decrypt, Ansible vault, decrypt. For encrypt, Ansible vault. Are these 5 commands clear? See, if we want to create the vault, Ansible vault, create. If we want to edit Ansible vault, if you want to change the password, Ansible vault, rekey. For encryption, Ansible vault encrypt, decryption, Ansible vault. Only middle command is changing. Ansible vault and name of the vault is going to be same. Okay. To create Ansible vault, create. To edit Ansible vault, edit. To change the password, Ansible vault, rekey. To encrypt Ansible vault, encrypt. To decrypt Ansible vault. So now I'll ask a question. I want to see the data, plain data. I want to see. What I want to do now? I want to decrypt, right? After seeing data, again I want to encrypt. That means how many commands you want to perform? 2 commands, but I can do it with the help of single command. There is a command called Ansible vault view command. Which command? Ansible vault view. Are you seeing data? But this is not decrypted. Data is encrypted, but view command will show the data without decrypting the file. See, is the file decrypted? But you see the data or not, sir? Generally, we decrypt and again encrypt. We decrypt again and encrypt, but it is not going to like that. If you give the view command, data will be shown, but the data will not be decrypted. It is on encryption mode only. So these are the commands of Ansible. Vault. Is the vault concept clear for all of you? Tell me why we need to use vault. To encrypt the file, playbook, whatever you want, you can encrypt. Which technique? AES-256. If I want to see the data which is encrypted, we need to give the password. Without password, can we see the vault data? No, we can encrypt, we can decrypt, we can create, we can edit, we can change the password also. So in real time, I'll tell you how I use the vault. Basically, what happened is, in last class, we have seen one deployment, right? Cat raham.yml. Are you seeing this deployment? Basically, what happened is this deployment, once we need to do it on QA environment. Which environment? But one of our teammate, what he done, like he's a fresher actually, he forgot to change the host name. Instead of putting QA, he put on prod. What he mentioned? That means before day, we deployed the application in production. The next day, they want us to deploy a new version of QA environment. What he done, he ran the same playbook. What he done? He ran the same playbook means last day I deployed in production. That means in host, what we'll put here? Prod we put. What we put there? That means instead of deploying the application product QA, he deployed on production. That is going to be issue or not, sir? Later that a big issue happened. We escalated him. Like after that, we came to know that, okay, we need to stop this in future. For that purpose, what I done, I encrypt the playbook. Tell me the command to encrypt playbook. Wait. Ansible world. Done. Is encryption done now? See, check it, cat or raham.yml. Currently, the playbook is in which mode? Now, in future, if the fresher try to run the playbook, see what will happen. Fresher came to the server and tried running the playbook. What is happening here? Error attempted decrypt, but no vault secret for that. Means, remember, whenever you encrypt the playbook, you can't run the playbook. If you want to run the playbook, first of all, you need to, who can decrypt now? The person who can encrypt the password, sorry, he encrypt the playbook, he only can able to decrypt. Why? Because he only know the password, right? So I encrypt the playbook. That means I know the password. That means in next time, whenever deployment need to be happen, they need to contact me for password. Correct or not, sir? That means I'm restricting the user without running the playbook or not, sir? That's it. If you want to run the playbook, first of all, you need to go for decrypt. Give the password now. Now I tell the, like I came to the office now. No, fresher called me. I want to run the playbook. I said no. I'll come to office. I came to office now. I decrypt the playbook and again I'm running the playbook. Is playbook running or not, sir? No. That means his fresher can able to run the playbook means no, he want my permission. If I give permission, then only he can able to run. This is the best practice or not, sir? That's it. So is the vault concept clear for all of you? Fine. Great. Online, what about you? Can you please confirm, is the vault concept clear for all of you or not? You can ping me on comments. Yeah. Good guys. Good response from Mayurada, Vazit, Harshita, and Vijaya. Fine. And Revati too. Okay. So the next concept we are going to talk about is, what is this one? Huh? Loudly. It's PIP or PIP? Don't call it as PIP. It is not PIP. We need to call it as PIP only. What do we need to call as? Some people like I heard it a lot of times. Some people will call it as VMS Vim. PIP as PIP. Okay, this is not the correct way to call. Okay, we need to call it as PIP only. What we need to call as? So I'll tell you basically, if you know about a little bit Python, in Python we have some packages called numpys and pandas. Have you ever heard about them? What are numpy and pandas? Those are Python libraries. Libraries means it will have some indefined, like predefined code actually, which is going to help for our application. So if I want to install Python libraries or Python modules or Python any dependency, I need to use PIP module. Which module? See, if you want to install package on Red Hat servers, which module will you use? If I want to install packages on Ubuntu, I need to use which module? But if I want to install Python modules, apt Ubuntu will not work. There we need to use PIP module. Which module? With the help of PIP module, we can install the packages called numpys and pandas. So for that purpose, in all the worker nodes, first of all, you need to go and install PIP. You can do it with the help of ad hoc command, or you can do it with the help of module. Which one you want me to do, ad hoc or module? Module. Huh? So module means what we need to write, sir? Playbook, right? So we can write it on playbook. Now, I won't teach the playbook, you teach me the playbook. First of all, I'll give the statement. Listen to the statement and give me the answer. First, with the help of yum package manager, let's install PIP. Okay. So, like writing the playbooks are going to be very fun. If you know what to do, you can write the playbook. The only thing is you know what to do. Okay, I'll tell you what to do. Just tell me the playbook. Like learning is going to be very fun when it comes to Ansible, if you ask me. So I'm going to top off the file here and I'm going to remove everything. So now tell me the playbook part, how to write the playbook. First of all, hyphen hosts, all tasks. First of all, I want to install PIP. Name, installing PIP. Okay, next. PIP we need to use install with the help of yum package manager. Tell me. Yum name is equal to PIP. State is equal to first one clear. Now with the help of PIP install numpy. Tell me. Name installing. So here install insta ing. Okay, installing numpy. In numpy, N and P must be capital. Okay. So now which module you want to use for numpy installation? Can't we use M and APT? Why can't we use? Because those are Python, right? Those are Python libraries. So we cannot use them. So use PIP. Tell me. Name numpy. State is equal to. Now next I want to install pandas also. Same time let's install pandas. Now tell me. Hyphen name installing pandas. In pandas, P must be capital. Now tell me which module? PIP name is equal to pandas. I'll ask you one question. I said you what to do. You said me how to do or not, sir? Is writing playbook really difficult? As a DevOps engineer, in real time, you will write pipelines. I teach you how to write pipelines. Can you write your own pipelines? And I have taught you how to write your playbooks. Can you write your own playbooks? You are getting some confidence on you. This is the main thing you need to learn first of all. Learning the subject is not important. Learning the conference is going to be very important. Guys, to learn the subject, do you need to really come to here? You can sit on home and you can watch some videos also, but that won't give you confidence. If you are in some live environment and if you are able to understand what I am telling, and if you are able to give me response what I'm asking, then you will get the confidence. With that confidence, you can do whatever you want. So now tell me, I just said you the statement, right? Who said me the syntax and all? I said to you or you said to me? That means are going to learn by yourself or not, sir? That's the main point. And that's the, if somebody is teaching you means, that means you need to think, you need to give reply, you need to interact with him. What are the questions he's asking? Clear? So let's try to install this. So now write the playbook. You already wrote the playbook. Try to install this. Now if you go and see, first we install PIP model. That PIP, with the help of that PIP model, we install numpys. And with the help of numpys, we install. So these are going to be libraries. So simple playbooks we can write. Understand the requirement, write the playbook. Only this thing. Can you do it with other example? Now this time, can you tell me the writing of playbook? If you tell me this one, it's going to be very amazing. Wait, let me give the content in the meanwhile. I'll try to give this both Ansible Vault. 4:30 November, right? So here I want to give. First of all, I want to give Ansible Vault. I'll tell you one thing after this writing of playbook. Just remind me, okay? Clear, sir? Now, and once you install, instead of present, you can put option for the removing also. But I'm not removing as of now, so let it be like that. So now next year, I'm gonna ask you about lamp stack. Have you ever heard about what is the lamp stack here? Lamp. Not even lamp. In real time, everything is going to be lamp only. Lamp stack. Lamp stack means I'll tell you. I said to you about architectures in your beginning class, right? For each architecture, how many layers will be there? Web server, app server, database server. In web server, what we will install? We will install Apache. What we install? Let me write it here. Where it gonna be? Here we install Apache. Next, in app server, we will install Python or Java, anything. Correct or not, sir? Database server, we will install MySQL, DB or anything, right? All of this will be going to be happen on Linux servers. All of this will be going to happen on. Is that point clear now? This is what we can call as lamp stack. Here, lamp means L for Linux. L for Linux. A for Apache. M for MySQL. And P for Python or PHP, anything. This is what we can call as lamp stack. In real time, wherever you go, whatever the company you're gonna work, every company will use the lamp stack only. L for Linux servers, A for Apache as web server, M for MySQL as database, and P for Python or PHP. Anything is going to find. All these four together, we are going to call it as lamp stack. Which one? So let's discuss about lamp stack. So in lamp stack, I'll tell you the requirement. Okay. Now you tell me how to install them. In lamp stack, already our servers Linux. Already our servers are A for what, sir? Apache. M for? P for? Can we deploy lamp stack now? Can you tell me the syntax? Yes. Great. So if you tell me this one, almost all 90% of playbooks, you completely understood about this one. Now right, go to the top and remove everything. So now tell me, first of all, hyphen. Next task. What is the first one? First one already my server line X, I know. For A for so name installing Apache. Which package manager? Yum. Name is equal to HTTPD. State is equal to in LAMP. L is done. M A is like A also done. A for Apache, right? Next year. Next after L and A is done. Now M. M stand for installing MySQL. Next. Which package manager? Yum. Tell me. Name is equal to MySQL. State is equal to next. Name. Tell me. Installing Python. Right? So which module I want to use? Yum. Name is equal to Python. Now tell me. Again, you complete your playbook by own or I said for you? You complete the playbook by own or not, sir? What I said for? I just said the input. Based upon that input, are you trying to figure out your own syntax for playbooks or not, sir? This is what we can call LAMP stack. Can we deploy it? So here, now first of all, let's do one thing. Already HTTP might be installed. First of all, let's remove HTTP in all servers. Ansible all -a yum remove HTTP. I'm not sure whether it is installed or not. First of all, I'm removing. Why? Because I want to make sure everything is working smoothly. So it's already installed on last session. So I removed it now. Now run the playbook. Ansible-playbook. Name of the playbook is going to be raham.yml. Is Apache installed? Is MySQL installed? And finally, so all these together we can call it as one more thing here. Python, why you are seeing green color? Remember, by default, Amazon Linux will come with Python inbuilt, sir. Do you got my point? By default, Amazon Linux will come with default inbuilt Python. So even though if you try to install it is saying that Python is already installed. But you got the concept, right? Now you got the confidence of writing your own playbook. Clear for all of you? That was great. So now how about online? Is writing the playbook on your own? Have you got some confidence on yourself? Can you please confirm? Is the playbooks are easy or difficult for you to understand? I would like to get response from all of you online. You can ping me on chat box. So was it easy? Sai Kishore easy? Revati easy? It's very easy. Anuradha fine. Rohini yes, it's very easy after explain. Okay, thank you. Finally some appreciation. So like, what about remaining guys? How you felt about writing the playbook online? Yes, fine. So in real time, whenever you go also, you'll write the same playbook, sir. Nothing will be different, okay? The only thing to write the pipeline or to write the playbook is first of all, understand the requirement. Understand the requirement, convert them into pipeline and convert them into, that's it, done. Nothing to do anything about it. Only two things you are going to understand in a thing. Fine. So now I'm gonna give about the LAMP stack for you. Here I have the LAMP stack even though. So it is the LAMP stack. So Ansible strategy is done, right? How many strategies do we have mainly? Linear, free. But again, it's not going to be an interview question, but I'm just telling for your knowledge purpose. Now next Netflix application deployment done, right? So now we need to set up the Tomcat. What do we need to set up? Can I tell you one thing? When I compare my previous batch with you, you are learning very fastly. Why? Because to teach all of this concept from my previous class, it took me 5 days. How many days? It is fourth day for you. Fourth day also not done yet. 3.5 days. How many days? That means it took only 3.5 days for you to learn Ansible. But for their batch, almost all took 5 days. So tell me one thing. Are you feeling concepts and my teaching is going very speedily? Is it going normal way, right? Every concept we are explaining at least 2 examples and I'm repeating for 2 times. But understand how efficient you are. I'm feeling very glad to teach you because I can complete the course as soon as possible. Okay, just kidding. Okay, but at the end of the day, you will learn all the subject. Okay, but one thing I observed on your batches, you are very efficient and learning the concepts very easily and effortlessly. Try to keep it up. Vaishnavi, sir, your way of teaching is very good. Thank you, Vaishnavi. Right. So now can we set up the Tomcat now? And thank you, Venkatesh, too. Is this one? Fine. Okay. So now finally we are at the end of the Ansible almost. So now I'm gonna and one more thing I'll tell you. For example, if I give you one task, and today at the end of the day, I'll give one task for all of you. Remind me. I'm gonna give one task. It's like an assignment. Project I'll explain, but task also I'll give. So now we are going to deploy the Netflix application with the help of pipeline. Already in your Jenkins, we deployed the pipeline or not, sir? Same thing we are going to do now. What we are going to do? Same thing. So now if we go and see here, what I'll do is in the last class, let's take your last example in Netflix application in last class. In how many servers we deployed? Huh? 4 servers, right? No. I'm asking about Jenkins project in Tomcat. Only one server we deployed. That too one by one, right? But here, how many servers we do have? In the 4 servers, you can deploy the Netflix application at same time. What we can deploy? For that purpose, first of all, let's set up Tomcat today. What we gonna set up? Tomcat. Let's understand how to set up the Tomcat here. Sir, if you go and see, to explain this concept, what I'll do, I'll tell you 2 methods. Just tell me like which method is going to flexible for you. For example, let's take you are learning the subject very good. So I am thinking to take for all of you picnic along with me. It's a compliment just for imagination only. Okay. So, like if you go and see here, we have 2 scenarios. How many scenarios? Scenario number 1 is after we go in for picnic, we enjoy a lot. After that, what will happen? We are going to be a lot of trade. So we need to have some chicken biryani and not, sir. We need to eat or not. So here 2 things will happen. First of all, biryani I'll cook on home. Where I'll cook on? And I'm gonna take this biryani to our picnic place. I'm gonna parcel them. I'm gonna take to our picnic. It is the first method, sir. Which method? But if you see about second method, in second method, what you're gonna do is see the second method. Ingredients you have, right? Ingredients like a chicken, rice, masala, vessels, utensils, and wood blocks, everything I'm gonna carry from my home to picnic place. I'm gonna carry my home to picnic place. And here I'm gonna cook my food. So now in the based upon 2 examples, which example is better? Why first one? Because if you cook everything, you can parcel the food into a single container and you can take them. But if not like that, you need to carry your food utensils you need to carry and some like wood blocks you need to carry and masala you need to everything carrying is going to be very, very difficult. Instead of cooking there, if you cook here, easy to carry. Correct or not, sir? Same principle is going to apply for Ansible. Same principle is going to apply for the In Ansible, what happened, So simply I'll tell you one way. If you go here, when we speak about Ansible, Tomcat setup, sir, how many servers do you have, sir, here? How many? 4 servers, right? Now what happened is, in the 4 servers, I want to set up Tomcat. And in Tomcat, how many files you want to modify? How many files you want to modify in Tomcat? 2 files, right? So it is my Ansible main server. These are going to be my worker nodes. In my worker nodes, I need to modify all of the 2 files. In each worker node, how many times I need to modify? 2 times, right? Sir, instead of modifying files on worker node, if I modify the files on my local, can I copy the modified files from local to worker nodes or not, sir? If I copy the files from my main Ansible node to worker node, in worker node, do you need to copy it one more time? Like, do you need to modify one more time? Files you are modifying on local and you are copying it to worker nodes. That means entire work is done here only. So in worker node, do you need to modify anything there? No, right? That is the principle of Tomcat setup here. Changes we will do on Ansible server. Whatever the changes we done on Ansible server, we will be copying it to worker nodes. Is the principle clear for all of you? Fine. So now I'm going to explain playbook for you. So first of all, I'll write tomcat.yml. So this is going to be a bit length, but don't worry here. Everything I have on my GitHub. If you go to GitHub, Braham Sheikh and all setups. So search for tomcat.yml. I'll explain each and every point one by one. But before that, all of you know steps of setting up Tomcat, right? First of all, downloading, next. Untarring, next. Modify Tomcat user.xml, context.xml, start the script. Only how many steps we have? Do you remember these 5 steps, all of you? If you remember that one, we can do it. Go for tomcat.yml, copy everything here. So now I copied code here and go here and just paste it. I'll explain this one by one. Go to the top of the file here. Host test. First of all, I'll deploy this on developing servers. Which servers? Or try to deploy on all servers at the same time. It doesn't matter. Sir, here task. What is the task number 1? Downloading the Tomcat from URL. Already we know Tomcat we need to download from internet. Here I'm using get URL module. Which module? From this URL, I am downloading the Tomcat. To where I'm downloading? Root path. Is the part number 1 clear? With the help of get URL module, I am downloading the Tomcat. This is the URL. This is the link where I am downloading and I am downloading to the root path. Step number 2, untarring the Apache Tomcat file. So here I am using which module? Command module. So tar-zxvf Apache Tomcat 9.0.83.tar. Second one clear now? Now what is our step number 3? Renaming the Apache Tomcat 9.0.83 to Tomcat. For example, I'll tell you one thing. If your name is Sai Krishna Venumadharya Chari, if your name is, every time I cannot call Sai Krishna Venumadharya Chari, right? I can simply call Sai, right? For which purpose? For my convenience. Here also, if you see, Tomcat name is Apache Tomcat 9.0.83. So instead of calling this full name, can I make shortcut of Tomcat? So here I'm renaming the Apache Tomcat 9.8.0.3 to Tomcat. Why? Because I cannot call full name directly. So I'm making shortcut is for my convenience. For my convenience. Again, task number 1 is downloading the Tomcat. Is the first one clear? Task number 2, untarring it. Second one clear? Task number 3, renaming the Tomcat. Is it clear? What is task number 4? Why? Because it required Java. Next year, already we discussed, we need to set up roles in Tomcat user.xml file, right? Correct or not? So now what I'm using, with the help of template module, in my local, I'll create one Tomcat user.xml file. In my local, what I'll do, I'll create one Tomcat user. And I'm gonna copy this Tomcat user.xml to all the servers. That means content I modified on my local. Whatever the file I modified on my local, I need to copy to all the worker nodes. Now in worker nodes, do I need to modify the files one more time? Yes or no? Why we need not to modify? Because already I modified on local, whatever the modified content, I am copying it to the worker node. So now what I'll do is, first of all, I'll go here and I'll try to create Tomcat user.xml. Go here. And again, in the same folder, you have the Tomcat user.xml. So if you go and see, I am seeing Tomcat user.xml. Copy the content. Here in this content, already I modified role name, username, password, everything I modified, sir. Don't modify one more time. Use the same thing. Done now? So now again open the playbook cat tomcat.yml. So is the steps give you clarity? Already in my local I have the file. Content also I modified. I am copying to all the worker nodes to root Tomcat configuration Tomcat user.xml. Now in worker node, do you need to modify? No. Next step is deleting the two lines in context.xml. Again, in my local, I have a file. I am copying with the help of which module? Template module. Of course, you can use copy module also. You can use. So, source. In my local, I have context.xml. I'll modify the content here and I'm going to copy to all the worker nodes to this particular path. As of now, do I have context.xml? No. So, create the context.xml. And where to get the code? Already this code is on my GitHub. Copy this one. Paste it here. Are you seeing line number 21, 22 here? Already gone or not, sir? I modified it here. Correct? So this is the step number 4. And last step, sir, the only thing you want to do is you want to start the script. Why? Because if you want to start Tomcat, I need to run the script or not, sir? No hop is used to run the script. Instead of sh, we are using here no hop. Inside root, inside Tomcat, inside bin, I have startup.sh. If you run this one, Tomcat is going to set it up. Entire Tomcat will set up. Is writing the playbook of Tomcat easy or difficult now again? Whatever the steps you've done manually, every step you are now writing it on playbook. Of course, if you practice 1 or 2 times, it is going to be very easy. Why? Because it is the biggest playbook, right? And in real time also, whatever the playbook I'm giving for you, in a company, if they give you some task to set up Tomcat, use the same thing. Why? Because I use it for my company. And I'm teaching the same thing for you, right? Means it's real time or not. In my company also, I use the same way to do everything, sir. Okay. So now again, one more time I'll explain. I'm executing on all servers task. What is the task number 1? Downloading. What is the module I'm using? It underscore URL. It is a URL and I'm downloading to root path. After downloading, you are going to, with the help of which module? What will command module will do? Directly execute the Linux commands. Next, I'm renaming the Tomcat. Why? Because I cannot call Apache-Tomcat 9.0. Everywhere I cannot give this one. Simply I'm using Tomcat for my convenience. Next, I'm installing Java. Why? Because Tomcat required Java. Next, I am modifying the Tomcat user.xml. Basically, instead of modifying the content on worker node, I'll create this file on local. I'll modify the content local and I'm uploading to all the worker nodes. Now in worker node, do I need to modify the content one more time? No, here also same thing. Context.xml, I'll modify on my local and I'm going to upload to worker nodes. And finally, starting the script. Now I don't do anything. Within 10 seconds. How many seconds? Within 10 seconds, your Ansible is going to set up Tomcat on all the work nodes. Only 10 seconds. See. How many nodes here you are having? In 4 nodes, within 10 seconds only. See. No chia. Varsha, I'm not getting like what you said here. I'm like, for which one this reply is? Okay, fine. So now if you see within 10 seconds, your Tomcat deployment is done, sir. How many time, like how much of time it took? 10 seconds, right? So now go here and try to access the Tomcat from all the worker nodes. Go for developing one. Developing one server, right? Port number. Go for developing to in the meanwhile. So in developing, are you seeing Apache Tomcat is there? Go for manager app. Username is Tomcat. Password is Raham123. Done now? Now go for server number 2, port number 8080. In the meanwhile, I'll copy the testing IP address one. Go for manager app, username, Tomcat, password. Are seeing it? And again, go for testing one, port number 8080. I'll try to copy the testing node to IP address in the meanwhile. 8080. So now it is testing one server. Try to log into your testing one server by using Tomcat. By using what? Tomcat and password Raham123. Right? Finally, your testing server number 2. Username is Tomcat. Password is 123. Are you seeing it or not, sir? So now tell me how much of automation we done with the help of playbook. Same thing we done on Jenkins, but on single server or multiple servers. If I want to do it on multiple server, I need to go with one by one. But here with the help of single playbook, we automate entire setup or not, sir? This is the way of working with Ansible. Now tell me, have you got the concept of understanding automation? Forget about playbook. Playbook, if you practice, then you will get. But is the concept clear how we are automating the setups? What is the purpose of using Ansible? Now tell me. Automation of everything, multiple servers. You can install packages, you can install Tomcat. Of course, you can do the deployment also. Till now, what we have done? Till now, what we have done? Just installing the packages. Now, can we do deployment in all four servers at the same time? If you want to do the deployment, you need to create Jenkins server. All of you know how to create Jenkins server? So, but before going for Jenkins server, is the process clear for all of you till now here? Everyone. In this process, any doubt or any query for you? If it is clear, I'll show deployment within 10 minutes only. It won't take much time. Online, what about you? Is the process clear for all of you? Can you please confirm me once on chat? So clear. Yeah, that was great. So everyone. So already Tomcat setup we have done. Now I'm doing the Jenkins setup. So great response from all of you. That was great to hear. All of you are getting the concept in easily. So now in Ansible main server only, I'm installing Jenkins. In which server? So Jenkins will do the setup. In the meanwhile, I'll try to explain how to integrate Jenkins with Ansible. Here I already have the PDF. The steps I'm gonna give on document for you. Okay. If I open Canva, see it will take only 10 minutes of class for integrating of Jenkins with Ansible. And for my previous batch, I said them how to set up Tomcat, but I haven't shown them automation. But for you batch, I'm showing it. Why? Because you are learning everything in more effective way. Okay. I love your batch basically. Because like you are learning the subject very easily. So I'm very glad about it. So if you go to Jenkins here, so Netflix application deployment, this is the architecture. In last class, we done all of this, right? Getting source code from developer to GitHub, from there to Jenkins, deploying the Tomcat. We have some SonarQube as well as we have some Artifactory storage also. All this we have covered. And finally, at the end of the day, users access the application. What they access? So now here, what I'm going to do is I'll show you how to install Ansible here. Already Ansible installation you done. And how to connect Ansible with Jenkins. Okay. Whenever you are integrating Ansible with Jenkins, first of all, we need to download the Ansible plugin. Which one? So where to download the plugin? If you go to plugin section, click on available, there click on Ansible plugin. Once you download the plugin, we need to configure that plugin. Okay. So this process you are going to see now. In the meanwhile, I'll try to access the Jenkins from the dashboard. Copy your public IP address of Ansible server number one. Sorry, Ansible main server. Port number of Jenkins. You can ask me, sir, Tomcat port number also 8080. But Tomcat is it on this server or remaining servers? There won't be conflict now. So now you can get the password from here. So this is the last stage. All of this, you know, right? Taking the code, continuous integration pipeline, taking the code, building it, compiling it, testing it, converting artifact, storing into Nexus, and doing the deployment. Here I am not using Nexus. Why? Because you already know. But in practice, try to use Nexus also. But here I'm not integrating. So now go to here and take the initial admin password. And again, here to write the playbook for deployment also. So I'll tell you how to write the playbook for deployment. Okay, don't worry. Even though if you don't know, like you can ask the ChatGPT also. It doesn't matter. But I'll teach you. Yes, Venkatesh. If you want an Nexus, you can add. Okay. Username admin. Everything I'm gonna give like Raham. Let's give better. So the first thing first, what we are going to do is we are going to download the Ansible plugin. What we're going to download? Steps I'll give on notes file. Don't worry about the steps. Manage Jenkins. How to download plugin? Tell me. Plugins. After that plugins, we need to go for available. So here, which plugin? I'll sing Ansible. And there is one more concept called Ansible Tower. Basically, we use Ansible Tower for Ansible GUI. But in real time, we don't use Ansible Tower much. Why? Because it is paid one. Currently, we are using Ansible CLI, right? For Ansible, we have GUI. That is what we can call as Ansible Tower. And we have something called as Ansible Galaxy. We can store roles there. But in real time, we won't use that one. But there is a concept called Ansible Galaxy also, which is going to store the roles for you. Is the plugin downloaded now? Step number one is done. What is your step number two now? Go to Manage Jenkins. Go to Tools. In Ansible, we need to give the tool configuration and everything. So go to here. Manage Jenkins. Go to Tools. In Tools, go for Ansible here. Already we download plugin, right? So Ansible will come here. Are you seeing Ansible here? Name here is Ansible. Name here. Path to Ansible executable directory. That means it is asking that path to Ansible executable directory. That means here what I have given user. That means so from where your Ansible command is executing from user bin. Where it is? If you go to your Linux server, if you type your ls user bin, here your Ansible command is going to store, sir. If you go here, I'll show you. Wait. Are you seeing Ansible command here? That means in your server, Ansible command is on user bin path. Which path? So I'm giving here, my command is from user bin. Clear now? That's it. Click on save. So only two configuration. Go for tools. In tools, what I click out here, select the Ansible. In Ansible, I select name of the tool is going to be Ansible and the path I'm getting from user bin. Is it clear till now? Yes. Next here, write a continuous integration pipeline to generate the var file and add Ansible like this. Okay. So here, if you go and see, write the continuous integration pipeline. All of you know how to write continuous integration pipeline, right? Oh, wait. Already we have the, and one more thing, branch name I have changed it. Previously it was master branch, right? But now I put as like release branch. Which one? I'll show. We go to GitHub, DevOps by Raham, github.com/DevOps by Raham, Jenkins Java project. Previously it was master, right? But now I put it as release. So I'll tell you how to configure that one. So here I'm giving Ansible pipeline. Ansible pipeline. Pipeline name can be anything. You know that one. Click on pipeline. Click on OK. No, so So now go here and try to write the continuous integration pipeline. So you know how to write the pipeline, right? Can we write it on quick way? Just tell me pipeline. Next agent. Next stages. First stage is getting the code. Okay, stage. I'm gonna get it as checkout. Inside stage, I want to write steps. Inside steps, I want to write. So basically, here the branch name is changed, right? So you need to use the pipeline syntax now. So go for pipeline syntax. So I'm using here Git. So here generate pipeline. It is my repository URL. My source code is which branch now? Previously we gave Git and directly that one. But here are you seeing the branch changed here? This configuration will apply like this. Okay. I hope this point is clear for all of you, right? So now you will get the code from the release branch from that URL. After this one, I need to write here stage. Stage number 2 is build. Next steps. I need to give sh compile. Next stage number 3. Next. Next stage. Last one. Artifact. So after this one, I need to give steps. I can use mvn clean package or I can use package. So here what I'm gonna give mvn clean package, right? So after you give this one, artifact will be generated. Till now here, you know, right? So the last stage I want to write is playbook execution stage. I'm writing deployment stage. Which stage? But deployment this time I'm using with the help of Ansible playbook. So now how to configure Ansible playbook with your pipeline you need to learn. This is the only part you need to learn. Remaining everything you know or not, sir? Now go and click on pipeline syntax. In pipeline syntax, you want to integrate Ansible playbook, right? So click on Ansible playbook. In sample step, what you need to click on? I wrote. So in sample step, go for Ansible playbook. So here Ansible tool name is going to be, give the same configuration. This configuration I'll give here. So Ansible is there already. Next, playbook path in your workspace. That means in your local. Where is your playbook? So now currently I am putting the playbooks on my path called root playbook. My playbook is on which path? That means inside my Ansible server, now my playbook need to be on which path? Root path. That means here it need to be my playbook. Currently you are on root or not, sir? Here, here I want to create the playbook. I'll create the playbook later, not now. Next, inventory file path in your workspace. What is inventory file? etc Ansible host. You remember inventory path? VM etc Ansible host. So here I provide etc Ansible host. This is the path of my inventory file. Configure this one. Next, here you are telling that SH credential. So SH credential, we need to give username and password of Ansible, all worker nodes. Sir, if you remember, for each worker node, same username and same password or not, sir? That means do I need to configure multiple times or single time is enough? So what I'll do, you know, here if I go, click on add Jenkins. For my server, I need to use no username and password. So go here, go with username and password. What is my server username here? What it is? Username. Just think logically. Username and password of Ansible nodes, not Tomcat I'm asking. I'm asking about Ansible nodes username. Username is root. Password is Raham123, right? Username is root. Password is Raham123. So remember, whenever you are giving password will not be visible. So try to enter it very, very carefully. 1, 2, 3. So this I am using for all servers. So here I am using for all. For every server, I am using the same thing here. I think credentials now. So in this playbook, we are using Vault. No, I'm not using any Vault. Why? Because it is not encryption. So next, if you scroll down here, you need to select one option, disable host SH key check. Okay. Go to here, right here. Next, where it is. Disable host SH key check. And if you want colorize output, Click colorize output. I don't want it as of now. Click on generate pipeline script. Script generated. Now again, let's do it one more time. So I'm gonna refresh this one. I'll do it one more time. So here I'm using Ansible playbook. So write the script for playbook invoke. Tool is Ansible. Playbook path in workspace. Inside my root folder, I have playbook.yml. That means my playbook name should be playbook.yml. And inventory file is on etc Ansible hosts, right? Credentials, already we had credentials of all servers. So next, become user. We are executing with root user only. But if there is some other user, give other user name here. Okay. Next, here I am clicking on disable host keychecks. Is the pipeline script generated here? Every configuration we have given or not, sir? So like this. Here host to subnet means on which server. Currently, I need to execute on all servers. So I'm putting here all. So now copy the entire pipeline script here and go it on paste on your Ansible server. Sorry, pipeline. Clear now? The same configuration I have shown you here. If you go and see, are you seeing same configuration or not, sir? Ansible playbook, credentials ID, you know, disable host check true, installation Ansible, inventory, everything we have seen properly. So now the only thing is, first of all, here if I click on save, this Ansible pipeline will run the playbook. But playbook where I'm going to create now? Inside root. So here write VIM. First of all, remove all of them. If you don't want them, remove all of them. RM minus RF star. So give here VIM. What I need to give? VIM playbook dot YML. So here in your local, a var file is going to create. What is going to create? So now you need to copy that var file. So here write hyphen hosts. I'm going to put all here. Tasks hyphen name of the task. Name of the task. So here what I'll do now. So my task is going to be here simple. Copying var file. What I want to copy? So if you want to copy the var file, so first of all, you need to understand here two things. Sir, where your var file is going to generate? In workspace. Where? That means in your target, you are going to generate the var file.netflix 1.2.2.var. And that you are going to copy to Ansible web app folder. Which folder? So here I think, wait, Jenkins Ansible integration. One second, let me give this basically. Okay. So give the path. So VIM inside playbook. So what is your default workspace? Here I need to give source. SRC means source. Inside your root folder, after root, var lib Jenkins workspace. In workspace, what is the name of the pipeline name here? Ansible Jenkins pipeline. And here you are going to create one target. In the target, you are having var file. Let's just use star.var. Don't need to give full var file name. Just use star.var. That means complete var files are going to copy. Star.var. This I am copying to destination. In my Tomcat, where I need to copy this one, sir? Inside web app folder. Inside. So I'll tell you the path. Don't worry. See, it is my Tomcat folder, right? In my Tomcat folder, so I need to paste it on the web app folder. Which folder? But first of all, where is the web app folder here? Let's search for where is the web app folder. I'll tell you everything practically. So if you connect one instance at least, developing one server, connect to this server, okay? cd desktop/keypair. Sorry. So first of all, you need to find where is your web app folder. Then only we can be able to transfer the var file. Now, if you place var file on web app folder, automatically it is going to work. Here the main thing is you need to understand the path, guys. And one more thing, in Ansible playbook, no need to give here everything from the scratch, okay? Oh, this got stopped. So in Ansible playbook, no need to give everything. You can give target star dot where. This is also you can give, but I'm mentioning every path for your clarity only. But here you can give star dot where also. That is also fine. Go to here and try to search. So inside LL, inside Tomcat, manager, sorry, web app, you are having. Inside web app, you are having manager or not, sir? Inside manager. So here you need to place your var file. What we need to place? So now if we go and see inside Tomcat web app, you need to place here. So I'll place here on web app only. One second. Web app flip. Okay. Now save this one. Now the only thing you are going to do is go to your Ansible pipeline, click on build now. Now check what is going to happen. It's going to work, but understand. What happened there? Why it got failed, sir? Everything got success. But why it failed means I'll tell you. So if you go and see, first of all, understand the error. What is error here? You cannot find the root playbook.yml could not be found. Fatal. Command execution is failed. Go for full log. The full log, if you come to bottom completely, just go to here. So the error occurred in this line in user bin Ansible hyphen playbook. Okay, root IML. So here it is telling that error the playbook root underscore playbook could not be found. So why it is not founding here? If you go and see, currently we are having playbook right here. Inside root only we are. We are inside root only. Just if you give pwd permissions, we need to give. Which permissions we need to give? It is playbook, right? For playbook. So I'm trying to give ch own Jenkins user, Jenkins group. I'm using playbook.yml. Just I'm trying to do it. Now see. Click on build now. What happening here again? Fail. First thing you need to understand is, sorry, whenever you are deploying the application on Tomcat, what is the first thing you want to do here? Deploy to container plugin. You want to download or not, sir? Have you download that one? No. So go for your dashboard. Go for manage Jenkins. In the manage Jenkins pipeline, pipeline available plugins. So go for deploy to container. Click on install. Downloading or not, sir? Pipeline syntax I'm removing now. Go back to the top page. Now click on build now again. Go here and check in the meanwhile, are you getting any application or not? Click on refresh. We're not having any application till now. What happened again? This time we deployed this one, right? But why it is not working? Again, the command execution is failed. Why it is failing multiple times, sir? Go for our configuration and try to check this one. So where is our application? Yeah. Here is our configuration. From configuration point, have you done any mistake here? See the configuration. Every configuration we have done right here. But why it is not working? I'll try to change one configuration here. Go for your Jenkins dashboard. I'll try to take it separate duplicate tab. I'm taking the duplicate tab here. In the duplicate tab, go for manage Jenkins. In the manage Jenkins, go for tools here. In the tools here, Ansible A have given capital, right? Make it as small. What I'm making it as small. So in pipeline also, obviously we need to make it capital Ansible to small Ansible or not, sir? Where I need to make it as here. Correct? ETC Ansible host is correct and root playbook is also correct. Click on save and click on build now. Executable is for script, Sunil. Here it doesn't require executable permission. Again, what happens are here? Again, same error, right? Why it is getting multiple same time errors? Can anyone tell me? Just look at the configuration, what we have done. We download the plugin, we configuration, we write the CI/CD pipeline to get the var file. And in Ansible, so we have gone for Ansible playbook. Tool is Ansible. Workspace we have given /root playbook.yml. And inventory path we have given etc Ansible host. So credentials we have given username and password of all Ansible nodes. And disable host check keys we have given yes and generate the pipeline. And if we compare this pipeline with our pipeline, everything is going to be same, right? Are you seeing any difference between them? Only thing is, whenever you are putting the playbook, right? Playbook while execution time, put on etc Ansible path. Which path? I'll show. Currently, where is your playbook here? In your root path. Which path? And it doesn't even require Jenkins permission also. I'm just renaming everything ch own. Root permission I'm giving. Root group I'm using for playbook.yml. Sir, copy this playbook or move this playbook to etc Ansible path. Which path? Oh, wait, etc Ansible and the name I'm going to give it as playbook only. Playbook name I'm giving playbook only. Just do this path. Huh? Missing operator. Move. Okay, okay, sorry. Move playbook to this path. I moved it now. Now go to cd/etc Ansible. If you go to the path, are you seeing playbook.yml here? Now try to execute this one. Now you will feel some different thing appear on the screen. What is the small thing here we have changed? Path we changed. After changing the path also, error. But see this error now. What is telling that again? Sir, you changed the path on the server. But this path, you want to change in configuration or not, sir? Have you done it? No. So definitely again you need to go. So guys, this analysis, okay? So you need to go here. I need to put here etc slash Ansible playbook. Correct or not, guys? You change it on server, but that doesn't reflect here. Here also we need to change properly. So all these I am teaching multiple times for your analysis. You need to think multiple times. If you think multiple times, you will get multiple errors. Whenever you get multiple errors, you will get multiple methods to troubleshoot. Just look at now. Again, you change it or not, sir? But again, what happens are here? This time, everything is correct, but the issue is from the Ansible playbook side. Here it is telling that error conflict statement. So we have given destination and source. So the error appear in etc Ansible playbook in line number 3, column number 7. There is the playbook execution issue. Which issue? We go to playbook. Of course, this error is resolved, but now issue is coming with which one? Playbook. Are you seeing this one? Sir, you are telling the source, but when it comes to destination, you are telling deploy on Tomcat server. But Tomcat is on which path? Root path or not, sir? But have you given slash root here? We need to give it or not? In VIM, inside etc, inside Ansible, inside playbook.yml. So here what you're gonna put here in your worker nodes, see here. It is your worker node, right? If you go to this one, you are seeing Tomcat, but Tomcat is currently on which folder, sir? Root path or not, sir? To define this root or not? That is the main mistake here. Everything is perfect, but the only mistake is here path issue. Which one? So just to give root. Oh, wait. Inside root, I gonna give, oh sorry, ROOT. Tomcat. Is it perfectly right now? So click on build now and see what will happen again. And what happened? We changed the path, right? But again, if you go, there will be the same issue repeating again. Just think, you will get the answer. What is happening again? Conflict error in statement, destination and source. That means here, the Ansible playbook part, what we're gonna change. Just try to see and try to tell me. I'll give you a couple of minutes of time. Just try to verify this one. What we can change here to get our output. ETC. Just think logically. This is the only thing we need to do. If you do this, enter everything is going to set it up. Oops. Think logically. What we need to change? We have given, first of all, please make ensure that is our var file is from perfect directory. Can you check it? I'll try to help you now. Go here. So for example, it is cd from root var lib. Is it coming? I'm giving tab. No, right? Why? Because the small mistake we have seen here is whenever you are using var, No need to give root, sir. Why? Because some separate folder, right? So the path is going to be cd/var lib Jenkins workspace. But what here we have given? Is mistake or not, sir? If I give this path, it need to make ensure whether my Ansible playbook is on perfect path. So just to give LL, oh wait that. Step LL and give this path. Currently in this, are you seeing var file? But previously, what I put here instead of var, what I put, sir, here? That is mistake or not, sir? If I give /root now, mistake or not, sir? That is the mistake in the playbook. Now try to go here. Try to click on build now. Let's check it out. What happened again? So this time we have given perfectly or not, sir? But what is the mistake from this time? It is telling the again same mistake or different mistake. So this time output what we have written is correct. It is verified also, but still why it is not getting the appear in etc Ansible playbook.yml in line number 3, column number 7, but elsewhere in the file. Okay. So first thing I want to make sure is, first of all, is the playbook.yml syntax clear or not? I need to verify this all. How to verify it is correct or not? Can we go for AML lint? If I go for AML lint, is it correctly perfect or not, sir? Then where the mistake is happening? Sir, whenever you are using copy, sir, which model we need to use? But where is the copy module, sir? There. This is the source. Copy module or template. But where are the both, like where are those both here? Using copy module, is it going to be a mistake or not, sir? And why you haven't said me this one? Already we know, but to copy the file from one server to another server, we need to use which module? Copy module, or you can use template. So as of now, I'm using copy module. Which module? And one more thing, whenever you are using copy module, so you need to use like this. This is the syntax. And for my cross verification, what I'll do is I'll to check the syntax on AML lint also. Why? Because I want to make sure there will be no mistakes this time. Now this time, is it going to work fine or not? Our syntax is correct only. What are the syntax we have given? Syntax is perfectly all right. Paste it. Now is everything fine now this time? Can we confirm is everything fine? Basically, I want this to give assignment for all of you. If you don't tell the answer, it is going to be assignment for you. But don't worry, I'll give the PDF, okay? But this one, I want you to think on your own. Why? Because if you think, then only you can be able to understand. And again, this will be assignment for today, okay? Don't worry. I'll put some limitations for it and I'll try to give it for assignment. So copy model we have given, sir. But what is happening here? Wait. Let's see here. It is telling that whatever the things you have given, pipeline is executing. But it is telling that, see, the error was if you are using module, expect the file existing on the remote. Okay. So in the remote source, could not find or access varlib workspace Ansible pipeline target. Okay. So what it is telling is whatever the var file you are using, I'm not able to find that exact var file. So what we can do for that purpose, can we copy the var file to root path for better purpose? Already we're having var file, right? So if you go to cd/var lib Jenkins workspace and this workspace, what I'm gonna give here, Ansible pipeline. So here, what we're gonna do, target. Are you seeing this var file? Just copy this Netflix var file to your root path. Which path? And here you need to give -r. -r means recursively. What we need to give? Now if you go to cd/root, are you seeing here Netflix 1.2.2? Wait. So copy this Netflix 1.2.2.var. Or what I can do is I'll tell this in one more method. Wait. Let's directly give the var file name cd etc Ansible host. So here in this playbook, what I'll do, playbook.com. So .yml here instead of this star.var, can we directly give this var file name better? Can I give this one directly? Now try to execute. This time is it going to work fine? Sure. Huh? Check it out. I want you to think about this one. Like, what is the main mistake here? Ammaya. This is the craziest thing, right, till all of you. So now if you done, so this var file is deployed or not, sir? What is the time exactly now? 6, right? I can tell this example on exactly 5:45. But why I spent 15 minutes? I want to give the chance for you. I know the issue. I can tell it even 15 minutes before. But if I tell that, like, how are you going to troubleshoot? You need to face the issues, right? Now you got the clarity. What are the mistakes we have done? That's it, sir. So now if you go and click on refresh, are you see Netflix application here on first server? Click on refresh. Again, Netflix on second server. Click and refresh. Again, Netflix on third server. Click on refresh. Again, Netflix on fourth server. Sir, in the 4 servers, we deploy Netflix on same time or like different times? With the help of which tool? Now with the help of Ansible, you can create servers, you can install software, you can do the deployment also. Everything complete automation tool or not, sir? Is the Ansible. So tell me how the Ansible is. Nice, right? Interesting or not? Of course, multiple times we troubleshoot. Why? Because that's for you only. I want you to think about what is the issue and how you're gonna troubleshoot. So now, all in, how's the project for you? Can you please confirm on chat? The project easy or difficult? Like how you felt about this one? Don't worry about the pipeline failed multiple times. I intentionally failed it. Why? Because you want to think. Online, can you please confirm how it is? Great project, some difficult. Yeah, definitely. Why I said you multiple troubleshooting, right? That's the reason why you are feeling difficult. But don't worry, it's not the difficulty. I made you to think logically. Okay, it's not confusing also. If I directly tell the playbook, you will feel very happy. But that doesn't give satisfaction for me. I want you to make think. If you think, you can troubleshoot. If you can troubleshoot, you will lay the subject. And this document and everything I'm gonna give on your notes only. Just allow me 1 second. I'm gonna give everything here. So here, how to connect the Ansible with Jenkins. Here I'm giving for 30 November. Ansible Jenkins integration. Okay. So after that, I have given the pipeline script also. Here, if you go and see, are you seeing the pipeline script here? Whatever the pipeline script I'm using here, the same pipeline script I'm giving to you also. Take this one for your reference. Pipeline. And I'm writing the playbook also. Playbook. What I'm writing here? So where is my playbook? Inside etc cat playbook.yml. So remember, in your practice, there are only few things going to vary. So this name of the job is going to vary. Okay. And credentials is going to vary. That's it. Apart from everything is going to be same. So that's it about the end of the Ansible. So thank you guys. Thanks for joining. So let's meet on tomorrow's session. Okay. I'll give this history and everything. I'll give it. So Anu, we haven't started Docker. Okay. Tomorrow I'm going to start Docker from you. Fine. Thanks guys. Thanks for joining. Let's meet on tomorrow's session. Have a great day.